Revelation chapter 19, verse 12. Because these are the little small things that are not hard to understand that people are fighting and arguing about when it's plainly written in the Bible. That's the reason why we follow. One thing about IUIC, if you can prove in the Bible that what we're doing is wrong, then we'll change. If you can't prove in the Bible what we're doing is wrong, then we're not going to change.
That's right.
Book of Revelation, chapter 119, Revelation chapter 19, verse 12. You were in the right spot. You said 119. I'm sorry. Book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire. Go to verse 10. Verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Jesus. Worship God. For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. So the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy, because when you understand this Bible, go to Hebrews chapter 10, verse 8. Is that I want? 10 and 7. You understand that everything in this Bible, the Old Testament, New Testament, Apocrypha, is all prophesying about Christ. The more you start understanding about the scriptures, everything in this Bible is about Christ. Read. Book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. So Christ said, I come in the volume of the book, meaning from the beginning of the book all the way to the end of the book, it's all written about me. Everything in this Bible is written about me. So if you're going to be a follower of me, you must do everything from the beginning of the Bible all the way to the end of the Bible tells you to do. But you filter it through what Christ came to do to, what is that, Matthew 17? God, Christ, Elijah, 17 and 1. You got to filter it through, because what you have is you have some people argue about what the Torah said, which is the first 5 books. Then the rest of the Old Testament, the prophets say something, but they're saying the same thing that Moses said. But then when you go into Christ over-edifies, he edifies better than Moses, because some of the things that we did because we were wicked. And Moses he had enough of us. I'm going to show you that. Watch. But first, let's read this, 17:1. Book of Matthew, chapter 17, verse 1. And after 6 days, first and foremost, we are out here to teach the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans you are the children of Israel according to this Bible, and we are showing you your history. If you got questions about this Bible that you've never been answered before, this is the place you should be. Because you're never going to get the answers anywhere else, I promise you that. The Christian church just wants your money, and they want you to eat a cracker, and everybody else, all they want to do is take your money.
That's right.
Read. And after 6 days, Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John, speed up a little bit, his brothers, and bring them up unto the high mountain part. Verse 2, come on, keep reading. And the transfigure before them, and his face did shine as the sun. So Christ transfigured his face in front of them, and his face was shining because he keep God's laws. Read. And his raiment was white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto him Moses and Eleazar. Moses and Elijah. And Elijah talking with him. Because Moses represents the first 5 books, the Torah, and Elijah is the head of all the prophets. Remember when you read about, when they asked you about John, anybody read about when he asked about John, they say, did Elijah already come? And he said, yes, Elijah surely will come. And he said he already came. And he said John the Baptist was Elijah. And Elijah is the greatest prophet of them all. So Elijah is the head prophet. So this spiritually right here is representation of the laws, Elijah, which is the prophets, and Christ. And they all talking to one another. So watch this, read. And then answered Peter. Hold on. So do you understand the differences between why we're different, why we're not together? Okay. Okay, so let me ask you questions, brother. So what are you with a camp? Okay, so what's the next step for you? First and foremost, what's going on with the sister behind you? The future wife? Are you proposed to her already? You already told her, so how's she your future wife?
Things I'm trying to do first before I do this. I'm trying to follow.
Well, I understand. I want to hear. Talk plain to me, brother. We men. Let's talk plain.
I used to smoke, drink, and fornicate. I'm trying to get my my self-control in order before I involve another female.
Okay, so what if you just before you involve another female? Is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you believe in multiple wives?
No, absolutely not. Before I'm responsible for another female.
Have you had sex with his brother or sister? So you already involved another female. It's stripped up yes. So you already banging the sister. So don't say I'm trying to get my life right before I bang with another sister. You already messing with the sister.
I just got saved 2.5 weeks ago. Since that time,
Okay. So you haven't messed with another sister besides her, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so y'all two, what's going on with the marriage thing?
I just got to propose.
Okay, you gotta get that stuff situated. So sister, do you understand that there's no boyfriend and no girlfriend in the Bible? You understand that you gotta marry this brother? You understand you gotta marry this sister, right?
We both know.
Okay, so what's the next step after that? How do you get this? How does this get together? How does it get in order? Because what? Okay, now put it this way. Deuteronomy 2:25. Because you gotta make sure that your household is in order. You remember we read 1 Timothy 3:5. We're here to help you. I'm not here to bash you. I'm here to help you get things in order. I heard what you said. You said you trying to get yourself right.
A lot of stuff with the previous brother was saying, that's what I'm already trying to practice.
I'm okay. I'm not going over that. I'm gonna go over something different. I'm glad that you understand it, because you know why I know you understand it? You took the head covering off, so I see you get it.
Hold on,
brother. Hold on.
Thank you, brother.
Hold on, bro. Okay, I'm gonna read it anyway. Deuteronomy 22:5. Stay right here. I'm gonna read this just before they leave.
Who's your God?
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Do you understand what that's talking about? What does a woman wear that men wear?
I want to ask you a question, sir.
Okay.
Who is your God? Who do you praise to?
Who is my God? Who is I praise to? Okay, I'm gonna go over that, but I want you to just answer this real quick what I just said. Read. It's simple. I ain't asking anything hard than that.
Neither shall a man,
read it from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So you understand what that's talking about? So what is it saying? That a man shouldn't wear what?
No dress, none of that stuff.
Right. So what is it that a woman should wear?
Let me tell you, because
Hold on, I heard you. You're right.
All they want you to do is them little rappers are doing that.
Right. You're right. You're 100% right, brother.
Want to dress that way.
You're 100% right. Okay, that's exactly what it goes into.
If I put on a cop uniform right now, what would you gonna think?
Okay, I ain't saying you're cop. Okay, so what's the second half of that? What is that women shouldn't be wearing? No, that's right, but that's not what it's saying right here. Read it again. See, that's the point. Everybody understands the second half, but nobody understands the first half of the scripture. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what is it that a woman's wearing today that pertains unto a man? Pants, brother. You ever heard of who wears the pants in this house?
Right.
Right, because you're the man. When somebody say who wears the pants in this house, they're trying to say who's the man of this house, who runs this house. So when you have a bunch of women, right, but that's the point I wanted to show you. You understand that, right? That's simple to understand. So that's what I was trying to show the brother. Your girlfriend that you got right now that you ain't married yet, she got to get out of those pants and she got to start wearing a dress so she can be a virtuous woman. The brother knew that and he dipped out. But what you said, what God do we worship? Okay, so.
What if I told you I was a guy right here?
I'm gonna show you something. You are God. Give me Psalms 82. Psalms 82 and 6.
You know what a Pharaoh God is?
Yeah, I know what a Pharaoh God is. You're not that type of God.
No, I'm not. I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what a Pharaoh God is. The Pharaoh God is a man claiming that he's better than the God above. Read. That's when Pharaoh was declaiming himself he was God on earth. I know, and he was claiming himself he was God on earth, and everybody worshipped on his birthday, and they worshipped him on his birthday every month of the year.
Psalms 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are God.
So what's your name, brother? What's your name?
My name is Shah.
What's your name in English? I don't know Spanish. Shah? Okay. Shah. Read this again.
I have said, ye are gods.
So God said we are gods, but he said a certain group of people are gods. What's your nationality?
My nationality?
Yeah.
I'm a human being.
Okay. You're a human being from what nation?
What nation?
Yeah.
From this country.
Okay, so where's your father's from?
You gotta let me finish talking. That's a conversation.
Okay.
My father from Mexico, my mom from here. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And I am a human being. Anybody who got a social security, a birth certificate, you are just
Shah.
You are just in the system of the United States.
Okay, Shah.
You don't have to have that.
So your dad's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look on this sign to see if you see Mexican somewhere. Because you are what your father is. Let me show you something. You are what your father is. I'm gonna ask you another thing.
I'm me. I'm a God. You're talking to a God.
Okay. Read that part first. Can you answer me that first? Do you see Mexican on here? Do you see Mexican on here? You don't see Mexican? They don't say Mexican? He pointing to it. Also pointing to it. I know it say Mexican. So what does it say next to Mexican? Yeah, the Aztec Indians. Those are that's what they call. That's what they were called before they were called Mexicans. Before they were called Aztec Indians, they were called Issachar. You're from the 12 tribes. You saying no? Okay, what's the history? Explain to me the history of the Aztecs.
No, I'm not telling you they were the Aztecs, but
okay, so why you saying no?
I know my last name. Where my last name come from? Because I'm gonna tell you.
Your last name come from a Spanish conqueror.
No, my last name came from Spain. So when they came in and invaded Mexico and raped the women.
What is that called? Conquerors. A Spanish conqueror, conquistador. I just said that.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, but why you arguing me? I just said that. You arguing me.
That's a debate.
No, it's not. We saying the same thing. That's the point.
I didn't know that.
Because you're not listening. You quick to argue with me, brother.
I'm not exactly. Most people, I wanted to tell you that right there. Most people were quick to argue with you all the time.
But you doing that same thing, Sean.
I'm saying, and you are right, and I'm trying to stop. That's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what you got to do? You got to subdue your understanding and let us talk to you like men. Don't always assume that I'm going to say something awful or wrong for you. Okay, so shot. Don't be most people. Let's be just me and you talking right now. So shot, right here it says that your father is from the tribe of Issachar.
That's right.
One of the 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people.
That's right.
Now God said that we are gods. Yes, read that again.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
So the children of Israel were the children of the Most High, and we were real gods. Do you know what the word God means?
What God? I want to ask you.
Like God. What does the word God mean itself?
The word God lives forever. That's it.
Sha, what does the word God mean?
I gotta say that. The word God.
Do you know it or not? Do you know it or not? Just be real. But do you be real? What does the word God mean?
Everybody can be a God, but you're not the you can't be this.
Okay, so you don't know. Okay. So read it again.
I have said, ye are gods.
You know what God means? God means judge. We are judges.
Lord, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men.
God say, even though we are the judges of this earth, we're going to die like men on this earth because we keep sinning.
That's right.
Oh, you never die? Okay, so how old are you? How old are you, Sha? You finna be 26. How old is this world? How old is this world?
It doesn't matter how old this world is.
It does matter how old this world is, because that means you have to die before. You can't, so you live forever?
Yeah, my soul is eternal.
Your soul is eternal. Okay, brother, you talking nonsense. You're gonna die on this earth if you don't keep God's commandments.
That's right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
My soul not gonna die.
Okay, but you gonna die.
My body gonna die.
Right. Don't you not want to die?
You never gonna see me again.
Don't you not want to die?
Huh?
Do you want to die? Do you want to die? Your fleshly skin. Do you want to die?
I don't care.
That's the problem. That is the #1 problem of our people today. They don't care whether they live or die until a gun is in their face.
Right.
Until they got, what you got to say? Come on, brother. Come on.
Hold on. If you want to say that, we didn't mention nothing about a gun.
No, it says it's a cause of strong ass,
What
brother.
color is your guy?
Yes, it says it's cause of strong ass. Oh, silly. Oh, well. But I'm not. But it's not talking about. It's not just talking about. All of us are silly. We all foolish. We all sadish children. Get that Jeremiah 4:22.
You can be your own guy. Stop crazy.
Well, let me show you this trash. Jeremiah 4:22.
If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. You walk into this life.
Shy, brother. Shy. The greatest thing on this
all
earth.
that is the money maker. They just want you.
All this is a money maker. Hold on.
Look, you can be your own God.
Show me.
Why do I gotta wake up and say thank you God for everything I got?
Flip the Christ one over.
Everything I got is from me.
Did this happen to your people?
That's all I gotta say.
No, Shy, come here. Did this happen to your people?
You ain't gotta praise your God.
I know, everybody want to hear the truth. Shy, look at this sign and tell them this happened to your people, brother.
I wake up every morning, God didn't do nothing.
Our people don't want to face the facts.
I
It's the
am
truth.
a God.
Everybody wants to talk about this, everybody wants to talk about that, but they don't want to face what's plainly written in front of them. You've been destroyed for lack of knowledge. The Most High has allowed your enemies to come and destroy you in your own homes, in your own homelands, because you didn't want to keep His commandments.
Right.
And the only way you're going to be able to get your land back and get your power back is if you keep God's commandments. So everybody has their own special way of doing it. Watch this, Trudge. Read Jeremiah 4:22.
Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children.
Sottish in the Bible means dumb. Well, you can say silly.
And they have none understanding.
No understanding.
They are wise to do evil.
But they know how to cook a pound. They ain't got no stand. They don't got no understanding. But you show them how to get some ice, some cocaine, and some baking soda, and they can boil it and make crack easy. Not only that, they know how to take the money and launch it into a business and be rich and jump off the block. They know how to do that. When it comes to righteousness, they have no idea.
Right. But to do good, they have no knowledge.
They can tell you all the history of Raymond Lee Washington and Bobby Washington, the Crips and the Bloods, but they can't tell you nothing about this Bible.
Right.
That's the problem with our people.
Bring it out.
We gotta change the mindset of the dumb Negro and the dumb Hispanic and come back to God, what God made you in the first place.
Right.
God's chosen people, wiser than everybody on this earth. You know how many scholars try to come up against us, and this all we got is this Bible, and we slice them and dice them because this Bible is gonna make you a man.
Right.
Give me Psalms 19:7. Brother over there smoking that cigarette. What's your nationality? That's a good answer.
The book of Nehemiah.
And I wish most of our people just tell the truth. I don't know. According to this Bible, brother,
Before the war began. He read where?
you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Oh,
You come from the same line as Christ, King Solomon, King David. That's your ancestry. This Bible's your history book.
Bring it out.
You gotta start asking more questions like how we know that. And we'll show you. Read.
Psalms chapter 19 verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple. The simple man, all you know how to do is make babies and do the least in society. He changes that man to make that man a father and to make that man the leader of the society. That's what we out here trying to make y'all. We're trying to make y'all leaders. We're trying to make y'all kings and priests like God wanted y'all to be in the first place. But you gotta learn to love these laws, brother, not serve. I used to serve, you know what happened? After a day and a half, after I slept it off, I'm right back to where I used to be. Promethazine and codeine ain't the cure. It ain't nothing. Put that crap down and start picking up God's Bible. Be addicted to God's word. How about that?
Verse 4.
When you gonna do that, Trudge? Because I heard multitude of excuses of why you didn't want to keep God's commandments. You've been knowing you Israel longer than me.
Bring it out.
You've been knowing you Israel longer than everybody out here. Actually.
Bring it out.
And we all have learned. We've all changed our households around. We've all done. I used to do everything you used to do.
Right.
I promise you I do.
Bring it out. For the purpose.
And now I'm over here. My wife is in order. My child is in order. My child didn't grow up out of wedlock. My child grew up. She loved her daddy now.
Bring it out.
I would hate to have to see a man have to see his child once in a blue moon because he got to pay child support, and if he don't pay child support, he get locked up. Why we won't just get married and take care of our kids so we can see our kids every day?
Right.
So our daughters don't end up on the damn pole shaking their butt and playing every man trying to find their daddy. Because half of these girls out here doing this because they ain't got no father at home.
That's right.
So when are we going to change the mindset of the black household? Stop using excuses of why we can't and start using excuses of why we can.
That's right.
It's easy to do. God gave you the book right here. Read it again.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
Converting the soul. All the doubts you have will be converted once you start trying to keep God's commandments. The reason why your faith is so weak, Trudge, is because you've been knowing you've been in Israel for over 5 years and you never applied one law. So you don't see the benefits of the law. Huh? fine. Muslims can put away pork. That ain't no benefit of the law. They don't see that. You put away pork, but you still eat aggressively. The scriptures say you're supposed to eat small portions. You're supposed to put away game. It's more than just putting away pork.
Right.
You probably still eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, don't you? Okay, you don't. Good. Great. One thing. But you have 5 years to get yourself in order. And you're not seeing the benefits of this law because you ain't keeping it. And that's the reason why you have so many doubts. You got to start keeping God's law so you can see what it's going to do for your life. That's the point. I people don't understand. What we doing is changing your life around for the better. Let me show you this. Watch this. Name an issue that we have in the black house, in the black community, not just the household. Name an issue we got. Drugs. Okay. Being sober.
First Peter 1:13.
Okay, but I was gonna go to First Timothy. Titus 2. Titus 2 and 3. I'm gonna show you the benefits of God's law. Read. Start at verse 2.
Titus chapter 2, verse 2. That the aged man be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith.
So what you said the issue we have is drugs, right? What's the opposite of being on drugs? Being sober. Being sober. So the Bible tells you to be sober. We got an issue with drugs in the community. If we kept up God's law, we wouldn't. Because we all know to be sober. Easy fix. What's another issue we got in the community? Violence. Okay. You know what I want. Let's go simple. Leviticus 19:7. Let's keep it simple. Matter of fact, I think I like John 3 and 15 better. So I want John 3 and 15. I like that. Give me 1 John 3 and 15. I like that better. Because it goes right to what you just talked about, violence. Well, we are teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are Israelites according to the Bible. You are God's chosen people. It is time for you to come back to God's laws and here you are before Christ comes. You black women, you black men, you are the greatest thing since sliced bread. The greatest thing before sliced bread. Come back to your nationality so you can be what you was before. Read.
1 John chapter 3, verse 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murderer hath eternal life. So if you were in eternal life and you understood about murder and you understood about violence, then violence would decrease exponentially in the community. What else you got? What other issue we got in the community?
Gentrification.
What gentrification? Yeah. Gentrification.
That ain't nothing on all.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got to go into business.
Leviticus 26:17.
Okay, we'll use that one. I was going to go into a straight business one, but we'll work that. Leviticus 26 and 17. Brother over there that's listening, get a flyer, brother. Get a flyer. We're teaching our people who they are according to the Bible. Read.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 17. And I will set my face against you, and you shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you shall reign over you, and you shall flee when none pursueth you.
So brother that just took the flyer with the braids and the white shirt that says Seattle. Come over here, brother. Come over here. You gotta go. Where you gotta go? Okay, well, give him a minute too. Just a minute. Your best ain't here yet. Come on, brother. Alright, but what's your name, brother? Joe? Who? What you say?
Curtis.
Curtis, you're an Israelite according to this Bible.
That's right.
Your first father was Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You from the tribe of Judah, Curtis.
That's right.
Take a look at that flyer. Learn the history about it, brother. That's your nationality. That's your history. That's what you haven't been taught in your schools, and you're not going to be taught. Who?
Romans 12 and 11.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Romans 12 and 11. Because the brother's talking about gentrification.
Romans chapter 12, verse 11. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit.
So if we wasn't slothful in business, meaning we had our own businesses like we did, like for instance, you know about Third Ward. Third Ward used to be nothing but businesses, black businesses. What happened? Slothful in them. People have hatred towards each other, don't want to support each other, so the businesses fall. So when the businesses fall, Esau, the so-called white man, come pick up the business.
Right.
So then guess what happens? Now you don't have a business, now your children don't have a business, now your children's children don't have a business, now you gotta go work for the white man.
That's right.
Then he take your land, because now you can't afford your house. It's small little things that this Bible tells you have to do, that if our community did them, we would be a totally different people. What else you got? What are the issues we got in the community? Children out of wedlock, whoredom, okay. We got plenty of scriptures on whoredom. which one you want? Okay, Hebrews 13:4. We're gonna go with the easiest one. Then we'll go to Leviticus 19:29. These are the things that obscure our illnesses in the community. And I'm just, off the top of my mind, just knowing the scriptures, I know the solution.
Right. That's right.
That's how easy it is to fix the black community, but nobody wants to pick up the Bible. Read.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
How does he judge them? Give me Deuteronomy 28:61. He judges them two ways: disease and children out of wedlock. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
So you wonder why you go to Atlanta, you gotta wear a condom. You ain't even gotta have sex, you just gotta wear a condom walking into Atlanta. AIDS is so bad. AIDS is highest in the black communities all over the South. High numbers. We're talking about 70s plus. That's how dangerous it is. That's not a coincidence in the black community like that. It's done like that because God has put a curse on our people because they, what is Atlanta known for? Sex. What kind of sex? What's so special about Atlanta? What does everybody in Atlanta go to do? Not just, no. What does every rapper talk about in Atlanta? Strip clubs, brother. Strip clubs. Hoes. Atlanta, Miami, Florida, Houston, Las Vegas, all these songs, all they talk about is all the strip clubs everywhere. In every city where those strip clubs at, it's the biggest whoredom. And it's also the biggest disease. They all got the most diseases. It's not a coincidence. The Most High is punishing our people for what they're doing. Leviticus 19:29. These are solutions to the community right here. The laws. It's nothing hard, but our people don't want to pick up the Bible. Everything's Farrakhan knows everything. I'd rather listen to Farrakhan, the Edomite that look like a black man that don't care nothing about the community. I want to listen to Martin Luther King's dream, even though his dream hasn't worked for the past 40 years.
That's right.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause...
Okay, that's another thing. Okay. But when does all this stuff happen? When they start having sex?
When do they start?
When do they start having sex?
Like right off. Girls like
Yeah, both guys and boys.
like 14.
That's right. About 14 and 15 is when they start having sex. They mama say, or they daddy, usually their mama, because their daddy ain't in the house. Because the daddy don't ever want you to have a boyfriend. But your mama let you have a boyfriend. And what do you think they'll do as boyfriend and girlfriend? And why do you think she even like him? Because he got a car? Because he plays football? Because he got nice Jordans? Because he light skinned? Because he got good hair? You prostituting your daughter. Your daughter's having sex with all these men because of material things. That's what it means to prostitute thy daughter. You allowing your daughter to have boyfriends, and she only likes the boys because of material things they have. She has sex with man after man after man, end up getting pregnant on accident from one of them, and then next thing you know, she's a teen out of wedlock. Got STDs. You gotta understand, this is the solutions of the community. What's the age of adult, Tresh? When you were an adult?
21 or 18.
21. Okay, the law in the land says 21. No, it says 18. You're an adult. Let's see what God says. Number 1 and 18. These are the cures to the community right here. You said the girls start having sex at 14. Right. What's this?
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their poll.
So 20 years and up is when God considers you an adult.
Right, right.
And your father is it shows you that your lineage comes from your father. That's a two-cut scripture right there. Show everybody that number one, you are what your father is,
Right.
and number two, you are not an adult until you're 20 years old.
That's right.
So if the girls will wait 6 years to even deal with boys, they probably have a little bit more maturity, and they'll probably start realizing there's more important things besides a flashy car. And they might use their mind and get rid of man for other things, and start realizing, oh man, I'm in college now. I see a man with a degree, and he can take care of his own household. 1 Timothy 3:5, like we brought up earlier. Man that can rule his own house. So now he got a job. Now I don't have to worry about getting on welfare. That solves the solution for the welfare. But guess what? Are there boyfriends and girlfriends in the Bible? So what do they need to do? They need to get married.
That's right.
So these are the things that you do to solve the issues of the black community. That your pastor got sitting on the pulpit every Sunday and won't teach the people. And guess what? Guess what you have most in the community besides houses? You got churches. Niggas sell crack on the corner right by the church. So the church ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing for the households and the black community. And the Hispanics doing the exact same thing, except theirs is called barrios. And the Native Americans is doing the same things, except theirs is called reservations.
Right.
You've been fooled in your captivity. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. What's your name, brother? Chris? How you doing, Chris? I'm Soldier's Eye. I've been out of town. I didn't get to meet you last week. You got any questions according to the Bible you've been going over? You haven't nothing?
I kind of know everything what you're talking about. I just think
Okay, what we not talking about? You ain't had no questions that you've been studying lately? You ain't seen nothing you had a question about? Nothing? Okay. Keep studying, brother. Keep studying. Don't stop studying. Trash. You got any other questions that you've been wondering about?
20 and up. Scripture about the 20 and up.
20 and up, Numbers chapter 1 verse 18. Trash. What you doing next week, brother?
Next week?
Yeah. You need to be out here with a pen and a paper. You might not even have a Bible. We might even give you a Bible. But if you got a Bible, get you a Bible and a apocryphal. But you need to be out here with pen and paper so you can start writing these scriptures down and learn at home, brother. Look on the back of that flyer. Hey, brother walking by. Brother walking by. All right. Look on the back of that flyer. You see the website? Okay. Go to that website, brother. You can register, but you don't even have to register now. We got it so where you can look at online classes. You don't even have to register. You can use your Facebook. I know you got a Facebook, don't you? Exactly. You can use your Facebook to log in. We teach class online 3 times a day. You got no excuse to not learn. We got on YouTube. IUIC is on YouTube. You can easily find us. You probably gonna see us. You might be on YouTube next week. So you got those classes. And we got other classes archived on the website with other questions that you might have. See the HFI people? He won't even stop for his own people. He'll run them over just because he got somewhere to go. Our lives are worthless to each other. But brother, you gotta start reading the scriptures, brother.
Right.
Trash, you got no excuse, man. Real talk. We need you out here. We need you out here. We need quality brothers that's gonna teach God's laws. We got quality brothers that's gonna keep God's law.
That's right.
So, where we are here teaching? Okay. Let's get to Matthew 26:6. While I'm waiting for the brother. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites according to this Bible. You are God's chosen people. You are over here in America because you refuse to keep God's commandments and keep God's laws.
That's right.
If you want salvation, you must come back to God's law
That's right.
and the faith of the black Messiah Christ.
That's right.
Read.
Matthew chapter 26, verse 6. Now, when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman, having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, To what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor.
See how the leaders used to be? They not mad because she had the ointment. They mad because they could have sold the ointment and gave it to the poor. That show you the mindset of our people is totally different. Read.
When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial.
Right, because in the Hebrew custom, what we used to do, we didn't exhume the body. That's American. We would anoint the body with oil and we wrap it up and we bury it before the sun went down. That's the Hebrew custom. So she was pouring the oil on his body because she knew he was going to die.
Truly I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told for a memorial of her.
So every time this Bible come out, we're supposed to acknowledge what this sister did. This sister did was a memorial for us. Not just because she understood how important Christ was. And you know what it also shows? It also shows that this is not a sausage fest. It shows that women have a job here too. But the women are just as important in this Bible as the men. They're just not going to be out here teaching. They got other jobs. But the women are necessary in this body. It says bond men and bond women will be put into captivity. So that means bond men and bond women going to be saved from this captivity.
That's right.
With that, we say shalom.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.